Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi,
Princetontrader.com,
here with your Friday
and
market
Snapchat
webcast.
at Princeton Trader.
So look,
check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.
They come back, they retest the 50 here. They get, they get a lift, flat, new contract, so a little bit of an artificial gap. But this 5-day upper band ride, there's nothing artificial about that. So you've moved some big unknowns into the known column, the Fed, the latest CPI, the latest PPI, things like that. You got some Fed speak this morning. This is what we talked about last week and what I talked about in the room this week and earlier this week. If you get all of this out of the way, and the bears are not able to convert critical areas like, 4,400 maybe, and that stuff turns into support, then you really have nothing to do but walk it to the upside. And people will fight it and kick and scream and bitch and moan on Twitter and every other platform that the market is this, and inflation is that, and the Fed is this, and the housing market is that, and geopolitically, we are this and that and this and that. And price doesn't care. Price doesn't care. So it goes back to the old adage from, a couple few years ago that I would say all the time on here. We've been doing this for 10 years on here. At least, when price gets into these upper band rides, you can be short for a small trade. But in the bigger picture, you have a couple of choices. You can be short or you can make money. You can be short or you can make money. If you want to be stubborn and add to losers and get yourself into swing trades that are getting jammed to the upside to the tune of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 handles and sit here and tell everybody that you're early and everybody's wrong and this, that, or the other, eventually you'll be right. If you still have an account, and then basically it'll come in, you'll wait till you get even, you'll bail, you'll swear to God you'll never do it again until the next one in which you will do it again. That is a very difficult way to have any kind of a sustainable career as a trader. Yesterday was a perfect example. So yesterday, we open up. We're sitting down at 44.08, 44.10. And, on my stuff, 94 was wide open. I'm like, okay. So let's get short. Let's see what they want to do here. Volume weighted average price is sitting at like 44.10. So we can get a free look at 94. Maybe we get the day done, get it done early, et cetera, et cetera. Didn't want any part of it. We tried a long after that, and it didn't really do much, so we did another short. But when it got to the point where we're sitting around at the 44.10, 44.12, the hourly mid-band was right here. You can't see it here because it's an hourly chart. It just blasted through, but the hourly mid-band was about 14. When it converted 14 like this wasn't even there, that's when you have the two choices as a trader, okay? Choice number one is, 94 is open. I don't care. I'm right. So I'm just going to short it and add and get all indignant, and basically you're going to lose your ass all day long. Or you can say to yourself, okay, it's converted this, this, and this. We got to go with the flow. We got to be long. And so we tried a long against 14. We went long 15. We laddered up into 34. And it was a good day. It was boring. It was profitable because we were going with the flow. It could have been very exciting. And there could have been blood running through the streets if you fought price all day yesterday. So that's the lesson. When days like yesterday come along, you can be short or you can make money. It's entirely up to you. I would opt for the part where you make money. If this thing continues to climb along the upper band, headed to God knows where, as we flatten out into Globex and we start to lift up through here, there's going to be lots of opportunities for people to fight the market and whine, cry, bitch, and moan about this, that, or the other thing while their account slowly bleeds away. Or maybe rapidly bleeds away, depending on how you do it. Or you can respect price for what it is, which is a mechanism that doesn't care about that whole laundry list of shit that you're talking about, and decide that you want to make some handles. Now look, we could have a piece of news in the next 45 seconds that knocks this thing down. That's fine. Let it happen. If this thing's going to come in, and it will come in eventually, there's going to be plenty of time and plenty of handles to the downside for everybody to do just fine. You don't have to sit here and guess that every high on a 5-minute chart is the high and miss out on a whole hell of a lot of opportunity cost to be long. So I didn't really come on here to beat up shorts or beat up the bears. What I did come on here to beat up are stubborn contrarian traders. So consider yourselves beaten up, although you probably beat yourselves up enough yesterday for both of us. Price doesn't care. And the only thing that makes you money is price. All right, so as we come into today, hourly midband 44.70. Volume weighted average price about 72. Proprietary moving average 75 and change. 5-minute midband 78.5. We're trading up in the mid 80s now. You got a whole lot of Fed speakers today. They're on the tape right now. It's it's going to be fairly fluid. Monday is a holiday. The trading floor in Chicago is closed. Globex is open in the morning, and then they halt it. I want to say 1 o'clock Eastern, and then open it again at 6. So it's one of those half-day Globex days for Juneteenth. So understand that we are headed into a holiday weekend. So as far as today, I would expect it to really just kind of grind a bit. I will be curious to see what kind of profit taking there is as we get into the ultimate back half, last couple hours of the day. People positioning for the weekend, I would expect things to come in a bit, but we'll see what actually happens. Because remember, price doesn't care what I think, what you think, or what anybody thinks. Price is price. When we do get to 4,500, if that's in the cards today, I would expect it to be a real battle. I still don't think, despite what's happened the last 4 or 5 sessions, that the bulls are particularly comfortable up here. So it wouldn't take much probably to bring it in. But let price bring it in, not your, piddly amount of contracts getting thrown at every high on a 5-minute chart. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Enjoy the holiday weekend. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. I'll see you Tuesday morning.